Hi there, I'm Marina Orms, the founder of Astrology Heals at astrologyheals.com, and today I want to talk to you about 3 ways to align with your soul's truth. In recent videos, I've been talking about what's coming up in 2021, and if you've been following me, you'll know that 2021 brings the energy of change. And as we head to the end of 2020, we've got some astrological configurations, Saturn and Jupiter moving into Aquarius, forming a conjunction, the beginning of their 20-year cycle in very early Aquarius. Aquarius brings the energy of freedom, of shift, of change, of unexpected developments, of visioning for the future and working toward your vision for the future. And so as you consider working toward what is important to you and the ways that you can contribute to positive changes you want to see in the world, it's important to do so authentically. And that means aligning with the truth that's in your heart and in your soul. And in order to align with your own inner truth, you need some tools for doing so. And that's what I've got to share with you. But you also want to align with your heart and with your truth, because when you do so, not only do you feel better, it contributes to well-being and body, mind, spirit, emotion, living a life of meaning and purpose, just gives you energy and healing inside and out. Not only does it do that, but it also allows you to offer and share what it is you're good at for a positive contribution in the world. So the causes that are important to you, the things you care about, the things you want to, and the areas you want to make a difference in, those are going to be where you are going to make the most difference. And when collectively all of us make a contribution in the areas that we feel called to, that's aligned with our own heart and soul, as each of us do that, then collectively we do create a better world in all ways. So what are the ways that you can align with your own soul's truth? How can you know how to do that? And what I'm going to offer you today is a way for you to align with your soul's truth without even having to have an in-depth astrology reading. Of course, if you come to me or someone else for an in-depth reading, you'll get a lot more detailed analysis about your own chart and how to align with the truth and how that's reflected in your chart, how your chart validates the truth that you feel inside. But what I'm going to share with you today are some tools that you can work with that bring astrology into your everyday life and the gifts of astrology without even, needing to study for years and years like I have, or to get a detailed chart analysis. So where we're going to start, the first way that you can align with your soul's truth is by knowing a particular part of your chart that is called what I call the evolutionary medicine, your evolutionary medicine, and that is your lunar nodes. And this is something that you don't have to be an astrologer to read or understand. You can look it up on a chart and find out which of 12 evolutionary types you are based on your date of birth. You can look that up on a chart and find out and learn about your type, and that's going to help propel you forward. It's going to give you clues into what it is that holds you back, what kind of conditioning you're born into this life already wired with, and how you can heal and transform that through using this evolutionary medicine that is specific to you. So to find out your evolutionary type, I have an offer on my page, astrologyheals.com. If you just go and enter your name and email address there, it will sign you up for this soul-based action plan that provides you, among other things, with that information. So I'm going to talk about 2 other ways that you can align with your soul's truth, and all of these are expanded upon in my soul-based action plan that you can get at astrologyheals.com by just entering your name and email. It's totally free. It's my gift to you. And so I want you to have these tools heading into 2021 that are going to support your empowerment and your authentic contribution. So the second way to align with your soul's truth, and it's a simple but also easily forgotten tool that we have to use, and that is the simple tool of balance. And what does balance mean? It means bringing in all 4 elements, and the 4 elements are earth, air, fire, and water, which correspond with body, mind, spirit, and emotion. And so when we're focused on only one of those 4, if we're only in our thoughts, but we're not bringing it into our body, or if we're only focused on our emotional experience or emotions that just feel so big and we can't have balance to see a different perspective on that, then it's hard for us to be really effective in aligning with our soul's truth. So bringing in balance of a body, mind, spirit, and emotion, the 4 elements of earth, air, fire, and water. And so you want to remember to bring in the physical, something tangible, connecting with your body, taking care of your body, getting yourself grounded, as well as thinking about your emotional needs, and not to have too much or too little on the emotional side, but to let your emotions flow when they need to let them move, like that moving stream that's going to help you get from one place to another by letting yourself have your feelings without getting stuck in them, but letting them move through you. So that's the emotion piece. And for air or mind, you wanna learn about things that are important to you. So whatever it is you're doing, think about what is the information you need? Where can you go to do some research, or to read about it, or to learn more, or have a conversation with somebody that's going to help the ideas click for you. Maybe you need to write things out. That's also air. So bring in that piece. And then the last is fire or spirit, and that has to do with action and movement. So you need to do things. You need to try things. You need to take risks. You need some sort of exercise or movement, or the trial and error experience. So risk taking action, taking little baby steps if you need to, but making sure that you're moving, getting that movement going. So earth, air, fire, and water, keeping balance and thinking about what you might be focused too much on or too little on. And again, my soul-based action plan that's available totally for free at astrologyheals.com. That's astrology, HEALS.com. And with the soul-based action plan that's available as a resource on my website, you can get support for creating a plan that helps you think about body, mind, spirit, emotion, and balancing all 4 elements. So it helps you understand your lunar nodes. It helps you come up with a plan that brings balance into your life with body, mind, spirit, and emotion. And then the final and third thing is called manifesting with moon cycles. And this is how astrology can support us through the ongoing cycles that we experience in the cosmos. And there are cycles happening with all of the planets. The Jupiter-Saturn cycle that we're talking about, a conjunction in December, is one of them. There are many. And one of the most tangible for us is the sun and moon cycle. And that's where we see the phases of the moon actually change throughout the month, every month. And so every month we have a full moon. Every month we see the moon growing bigger and growing smaller. And we can work with the energy of the moon cycle to set intentions and align with a manifestation process. You want to set your intentions on the new moon, watch for what is revealed on the full moon, and I go into much greater depth on that topic in my video series that comes for free with this soul-based action plan that's available again at astrologyheals.com. And so it walks you through, the video series there will walk you through completing your very own soul-based action plan, helping you understand your lunar nodes, your evolutionary medicine, which of the 12 evolutionary types you are, and how to understand how that supports you in your own alignment with your soul's truth. It's going to help you come up with a plan for your balance in body, mind, spirit, and emotion, bringing in each component, noticing where you need a little extra emphasis, perhaps based on your evolutionary medicine. So it brings those pieces together. And it will also show you how to work with manifesting with moon cycles and using the cycle of the moon to support your own process of healing and growing and manifesting the things that are important to you. And I talk also about my subscriber program. This is a paid program that supports you in working with this ongoing moon phases of the moon, cycles of the moon, to support your ongoing and continued healing and growth. And so I talk about that as well and share with you how that works. So I think you're going to love it. Astrologyheals.com. That's astrology, HEALS.com. And it's a free gift from me to you. Check it out. Soul-Based Action Plan. It's a worksheet and a video series that walks you through completing the worksheet for yourself. And it gives you all the tools you need to be ready for change in 2021, to be proactive with your very own plan of how you're going to stay aligned with your soul's truth in order to make that positive contribution that is authentic, that comes from your heart and comes from the truth of why you're here, your soul's deeper purpose. So I think you'll love it. Check it out, astrologyheals.com. Thanks for watching today. I'll be back with you next week. And I look forward to diving in more with what's coming in 2021. All right. Bye for now. Bye-bye.